Big surprise this morning with PLTR and MicroStrategy kind of selling off. So if you guys didn't see, PLTR and MicroStrategy supposedly were added to the Nasdaq 100. It was supposed to act as a positive catalyst, but again, this is, I think, a very common sign of buy the rumors, sell the news, because PLTR was gapping up last week due to the rumor of it being added to the Nasdaq 100. And then if we actually pay attention to where we were at during the pre-market session to where we ended up selling like 8.5%. So it's only down about 4% on the day, but that doesn't take into consideration that at one point, PLTR was up over 4% during today's pre-market session. And then all of a sudden, sentiment began to change, people began to take profits, and PLTR began to sell off. MSTR, a pretty similar setup where we gapped up to highs of 435, and then we ended up retracing to lows of 416, 417 per share. Now we're just showing a lot of signs of consolidation. So right now I have no open position on either one of them. I'm not even shorting it. The only one that I've shorted today that I've closed out is AVGO. So AVGO quickly gapped up, added more to my short position as direction became favorable, and then took profits as it began to show signs of a potential support. AVGO is an incredibly bullish stock based off of a recent setup. It was just so overbought that it was pissing me off, so I wanted to short it in today's live trading session. I trade live every morning. If you ever want to tune on in, it's the second link in the description down below. You can join for as little as $1 a day with the current sale we have going on. But AVGO, I would not recommend as a short for a lot of our beginners, although it is incredibly overbought, and I do believe that it's only a matter of time for it to correct itself. While direction is still bullish, it's ultimately going to end up going against you, which is why I close it out so quickly. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. Also, Nasdaq market once again making new all-time highs. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the market is so incredibly inflated for no given reason. And now all the stocks that were the big tech companies like NVIDIA, right? Where's the hype with this now? Now, all of a sudden, NVIDIA is beginning to drop, but then now we have Tesla beginning to skyrocket and all of these piece of crap companies that are gapping up for no given reason other than just hype being present. So I'm very excited to follow up. It looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting week. I do want to bring to your attention two stocks that I'm looking at potentially shorting. The first one is going to be Mara. Mara gapped up because Bitcoin gapped up. It's beginning to show signs of a potential resistance. And again, this is just simple math. At these overbought levels, if it does end up retracing itself, it offers about 5% of potential downside if it goes back to where it opened at in today's morning session. And then if we look at, not SMCI, I'm sorry, where is it? It's MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, with how much it gapped up, if the Bitcoin rally does not continue, MicroStrategy will eventually end up correcting itself. And remember, at these overbought levels, if it does end up correcting itself, it offers 2 to, again, if it goes sub 400, closer to 7 to 8% of potential downside, but that's all based off of Bitcoin's performance. Remember, when Bitcoin goes up, Mara and MSTR will go up. When Bitcoin goes down, Mara and MSTR will go down. The reason MicroStrategy and Mara are kind of trading the same is they're both just heavily buying into Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is the leading one, but MicroStrategy is kind of lagging behind. It just seems like Mara has more hype behind it as of right now. So very excited to follow up. Again, it's just the start of the week, so let's not overcomplicate our trading. Let's keep it simple. Identify those good opportunities that are either overbought or oversold. Set up a trade plan. Make sure that we manage and mitigate risk, and then take profits when it makes the most sense. But again, so much hype presenting itself right now. Please just be aware of the downside anytime that you jump into something that is incredibly overbought within a short period of time. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope to see you for tomorrow's live trading session. And if you want to tune on in, second link in the description down below. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.